Welcome back to Glen's Reviews, where we talk about movies, television shows, comic books, toys, video games, anything related to horror. I'd like to thank Mistress for having me on her fine program to talk about nerdy horror shit. Now, if you couldn't have guessed already, we're going to be talking about Godzilla toys. Godzilla King of the Monsters just came out this year. Godzilla kind of falls in with that whole horror category type deal. I've loved Godzilla since I was like 5 years old, ever since my mom taped Godzilla's Revenge on a Sunday afternoon on network television. I played the shit out of that tape. But anything giant. You gotta love anything giant. I love all that shit. Giant robots, giant monsters, things that turn into giant robots that fight giant monsters. Shows like Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. Of course, Godzilla. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is originally Super Sentai in Japan, which is a much better program, I have to say. There's nothing better than giant things fighting other giant things and smashing the hell out of cities and terrifying the masses. That's what I'm saying. It's a great concept and makes for cool toys. And that's why we're talking about this. These are Bandai Godzilla action figures. They're the same company that did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers toys all throughout the 90s and up until I think about a year ago, when they sold the rights to that franchise to Hasbro. Anyway, these toys are really cool. But before I really get to these, there's other companies that took shots at Godzilla toys. These guys are part of the Trendmasters 40th anniversary Godzilla set up front here. And I'll get to this guy. And the detail is so-so. You got your Godzilla, your Mechagodzilla 2, your Gigan. You got Anguirus here that doesn't quite look like him, because he never stood like that. You got Biollante, that big plant monster. Space Godzilla, Mogera. Mecha King Ghidorah, which is a pretty cool action figure. And then you got Megaguirus. This guy was from the 1998 Godzilla reboot with Ferris Bueller, which really wasn't that great of a Godzilla movie. It's an okay giant monster action type movie, but that is not Godzilla. That's like some sort of weird lizard Tyrannosaurus Rex thing. Anyway, I don't know how much Lizard Godzilla goes for, and I don't really care because everyone just kind of glossed over that movie, wants to forget about it. If you want this boxed up, you're going to be paying anywhere from $150 to $260, $270 on eBay. That's not including shipping. Here we got toys from Jakks Pacific right here that came out for the 2014 Godzilla movie, but they're not that much different than the ones they released for Godzilla King of the Monsters that just came out. You got this set right here, which is, you know, like your Godzilla and your Muto from that movie, and they come with like destructible buildings and this destructible bridge. Then you got this guy, and he just kind of like swings his tail. He's got like a weird ball in his chest. Oops. And then you have this Godzilla, and he breathes fire, presses his legs down, and he does this. Like fire, like plastic fire pops out of his mouth and he would make it gross. I mean, it almost looks somewhat sexual. It's very strange. It's almost like a very suggestive Godzilla toy. I hope I didn't persuade a bunch of women to visit the toy section after watching this video. Anyway, the little Godzilla playsets usually go for like $13. I think you can still get them in stores like the bargain aisle or whatever. Ones like him probably cost like, you know, $10. Well, here's the main event of the review here. The Bandai action figures. I always love these. I always love the detail on them. Sure, they may not be the best, but I think they're pretty damn good. My all-time favorite being 60s Godzilla over here. Like, I don't know, to me that'll always be my definitive Godzilla. Also, you gotta have your Mechagodzillas. Obviously, Mechagodzilla 1 was the best one. He's my favorite one. And I just love the detail on this figure. He's so awesome. Mechagodzilla 2 is like, blah. You got your Mothra. I think this was Monarch Mothra or whatever it was called. It's got a different paint scheme than the original Mothra. There's two Mothra toys, each with different paint schemes. But this one's really, really cool. Then you got your Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroyer, where he's got like a nuclear meltdown going on in his heart. But I like this figure a lot. And you got your Millennium Godzilla. That one just looks badass. I mean, just look at all the spikes on his back and his teeth and his mouth. Then you got your King Ghidorah. Probably one of the most recognizable villains in all of giant monster movies. It's pretty decent. There's a ton of other figures. Tons of other Godzilla suits that Bandai made. And you can get these in the stores for about $13 at your local Walmart or wherever, or online on eBay.com. So they're pretty inexpensive, this collection right here. And they're pretty cool practical gift for either children or just grown monster movie lover enthusiasts like myself. Perfect for any occasion, in my opinion. Alright, well, I'd like to thank you all for watching a grown man-child show off his toys to you all. Anyway, if you like this video and you want to see more from me, go to youtube.com/GlenLens. Mistress Peace Theater, we'll be right back.